Your protection is mind-blowing. Not just the way you survive, but the way you're carried, the way danger rearranges itself around you, the way people plot and somehow their plans fall apart before they can land, the way doors close in your face only for the right ones to swing open with precision. You can't explain it and they can't understand it. And that's exactly why it terrifies them. Because you move like someone who's not moving alone. People assume protection is always loud, a flashing sign, a visible shield, a dramatic rescue. But your protection, it's subtle, it's quiet, it's surgical. Something tells you, don't go. Something nudges you, leave now. Something stops you from calling back or answering or even engaging or trusting or returning. And when you obey that pull, you dodge betrayals, heartbreaks, traps, setups, and energy sent to drain your life force. Your protection doesn't always show up as a guardian. Sometimes it shows up as separation. They think they're rejecting you. They have no idea they're being used to redirect you, to push you in a completely different direction. Your protection works on information your senses never received. Something in you detects danger before danger introduces itself. You feel motives without needing evidence. You sense atmospheres before someone speaks. You read silence like it's a full confession. That is not paranoia, that is spiritual intelligence. The chosen were not designed to walk blind. You were designed to walk informed. So when people ask, why don't you trust so easily? Why don't you stay long? Why are you private? Why do you distance yourself? Because you're covered by something that exposes what others try to hide. Your protection spoils their plans before they even begin. Think back the rooms you tried to force yourself into, the friendships you tried to salvage, the love you begged to work, the opportunities you thought would change your life. Every loss was preservation in disguise. Your spirit said no because the environment was incompatible with your future. Some people would have corrupted your peace. Some relationships would have collapsed your identity. Some opportunities would have cost you your purpose. Your protection didn't save you from them. It saved you from being less than yourself. Do you know why you confuse people? Because you don't fall like they expect you to. You don't crumble when they apply pressure. You don't break even when they hit where it hurts. You don't stay down when you get knocked off your feet. Your protection makes you look invincible to people who wanted to see you vulnerable, who wanted to see you down, down and out. They try to figure out, how did she bounce back? Why isn't his life in shambles? Why didn't that betrayal destroy him or her? How is she still standing, still glowing, still chosen, still walking with authority? Because your protection is layered, it's strategic, it's ancient, it's intelligent, and it's tailored specifically for you. People underestimate you because they only see the human version of you. They don't see the spiritual infrastructure behind you. They see your body. They never see your backing. They see your silence. They don't see the warnings that are whispered on your behalf. They see you alone. They don't see the unseen support that moves when you move. This is why certain people fail when they try to target you. Your covering destabilizes their intentions before they even land. Some people enter your life thinking you're unprotected. Maybe you're a single mother. Maybe you're living alone. They soon learn you are heavily guarded. I want to talk to the side of you that feels lonely sometimes. Your protection comes with isolation, not as punishment, but as preparation. Your life requires clarity. Your calling requires discernment, and your path requires quiet places and clean atmospheres. So when people fall away, don't panic. When you outgrow environments, don't question yourself. When the room shifts and you feel the urge to withdraw, don't resist. You're not being abandoned, you're being elevated. Distance is the security system of chosen ones. You're on a level many don't understand. Not because you're bitter, but because you're guided. There are things you simply will not be allowed to do, places you will not be allowed to go, people you will not be allowed to stay attached to. Your destiny is too precise, your future is too important, and your gift is too heavy. Your protection acts like a gatekeeper because not everyone deserves proximity to your energy. Some people want your presence, but not your growth. Some want your heart, but not your truth. Some even want your light, but not your backbone. And what about those that want your gifts, but not your boundaries? Your protection filters them for you. There are people who counted you out, people expecting your downfall, people who thought your silence would break you, people who thought their betrayal would derail you, people waiting for you to lose your mind, lose your confidence, and lose your spark. Not because they're powerful, but because they didn't expect your covering to be this strong. They underestimated the hand on your life. You were supposed to be ruined, but instead you're ascending. You're rising in ways that don't make sense on paper. That's why they study you. That's why they gossip. That's why they stare. That's why they can't forget you. You are living proof that when someone is chosen, protected, and aligned, no attack hits the way it was intended. Your protection isn't meant to make you arrogant. It's meant to make you confident. You don't have to beg for safety. You don't have to plead for covering. And you don't have to fear what's ahead. You just have to walk boldly, quietly, intentionally, and with the awareness that you're not walking alone. Every step you take is insulated. Every decision you make is guided. Every move you make is supported. Your protection is not passive, it's active. You don't need to announce who protects you. You don't need to explain why you're still standing. You don't need to justify your resilience. Your survival is the explanation. Your peace is the evidence, and your glow is the testimony. When you are chosen, protected, protection is not optional, it's automatic. And the craziest part, you haven't even seen the highest level of your protection yet. That's still unfolding. Your protection is mind blowing because your purpose is mind blowing. You weren't sent here unguarded. You weren't sent here alone. You weren't sent here unbacked. You are carried, you are shielded, you are watched over, you are guided, you are elevated, and you are kept. And anyone who tries to come against that isn't fighting you. They're fighting the force that protects you. And that is why you will always win. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.